Alright, my lords, welcome back to another charming episode of the Daily Lords Online Reset, where we take a nice little stroll into the future and judge everything 13 hours before the rest of the world even wakes up. If you're here, congratulations. You're officially smarter than global players and probably more stressed too. But don't worry, that's perfectly normal. It's Lords Mobile after all, so let's get right into the madness. Every day in this game, something resets. Packs rotate, events flip over, monsters come and go like unreliable friends, and IGG throws new shiny buttons at us hoping we'll click them before we think. But thanks to the magic of Lords Online, also known as the Taiwan testing version, we get to see everything early. It's like watching tomorrow's disaster today. Beautiful. Now, Lords Online is basically IGG's secret playground. Their little laboratory where they test all the fun things that break before they fix them. They try new heroes, new events, new mechanics, and sometimes a new way to empty your wallet. Some of these updates eventually make it to global. Others vanish quietly into the digital void, like that one troop comp you thought was brilliant until it cost you half your might. And let's talk about the daily packs, because you know that's where half the audience is already looking. Every day, IGG rolls out the same collection of limited deals, all pretending to be exclusive. You've got material madness, gear upgrades, monster deals, artifact chests, the whole shop pretending it's a once-in-a-lifetime sale. Meanwhile, we all know it'll be back tomorrow with a slightly different icon, and IGG will act like they reinvented the wheel. With the early reset view, you get to play smart for a change. Instead of jumping at today's offer, you get to see tomorrow's temptation and decide which one drains your gems slightly less aggressively. It's financial strategy, Lords Mobile Edition. And yes, this is the closest thing to real investing many of us will ever do. But packs aren't the only thing resetting. Every day, the events shuffle around too. Monster rotations come in like a parade of creatures waiting to be bullied. Familiar training resets, cargo ship resets, solo challenge resets. Basically, the game's daily chores disguised as meaningful progression. And of course, we check them all early. Knowing the daily reset early means you can time your boost like an actual strategic adult. If you know a research event is coming tomorrow, maybe don't burn your speedups today like a maniac. If you know a monster you actually care about is spawning later, maybe save your energy. And if you know a gem spending event is coming, maybe save those gems you totally weren't going to blow anyway. It's all about timing. But now we get to the weekly stuff, the real circus acts of Lords Mobile. Every week, you've got Kingdom Paragon rolling in like a flex-off competition where half the server pretends to be calm while silently crying about might comparisons. Frosty Festival shows up to remind you that snowflakes have value now. Labyrinth resets come in to convince you that clicking on glowing tiles is a respectable hobby. And Kingdom Tycoon appears like it's giving you investment opportunities when really, it's just dice gambling with fancy lighting. And the best part? We see all of this 13 hours early. It's like getting spoilers for a TV show, except instead of ruining the plot, it saves your gems. Or at least, tries to. Whether you listen is a completely different story. Now, the real fun begins on Lords Online, because this is where IGG hides the good stuff. Every now and then they drop something mysterious. Maybe it's a new hero silhouette, maybe a new event UI, maybe a monster whose design looks like someone at IGG didn't sleep enough. Sometimes you'll see entire event structures appear for a day and disappear like they were never there. It's almost magical. In a slightly concerning way, we've caught hero animations weeks before Global ever heard of them. We've spotted building skins early. We've seen troop tweaks, rally changes, artifact layouts, and all sorts of nonsense that Global players swear are leaks when really, it's just IGG testing things in public. They're bold like that. Testing in the open, pretending it's all secret, but that's why we're here. Watching the testing server is like watching the developers scribble ideas on a whiteboard and erase them in panic. Sometimes it's brilliant, sometimes it's chaos. Sometimes it's so confusing that even I stare at the screen thinking, there's no way this was meant to happen. But hey, it's content, and it's what makes this daily reset journey fun. Now let's talk about all of you, because Lords Mobile players are a special breed. Our guild chats are full of experts, comedians, and panic merchants. Some people are calculating percentages and optimizing hunts. Others are panicking because they pressed the wrong button and teleported across the map. It's a beautiful community of chaos. Every time I post an early reset, half the comments are, IGG is doing it again, and the other half are, I bought it anyway, send help. And honestly, same, but at least now we're doing it with information. We suffer smarter. We get scammed strategically, That's progress. Now here's the part that's actually useful, knowing what to buy and when. Early resets let you plan pack overlaps. If you see Material Madness landing right before a training event, you can time your boost. If Tycoon lands near gym load, you can double dip. If a monster you need is spawning tomorrow, save your energy today. All these tiny optimizations make a massive difference long term. And in typical IGG fashion, sometimes they will fix something nobody asked for and break something everyone needed. They're artists like that. The patch notes usually say minor adjustments, which always translates to, we changed something important and hope you don't notice. But don't worry, we notice, and we talk about it here first. And of course, there's the joy of spotting new content. When IGG suddenly drops a new hero or event outline on Taiwan, I'm on it. I'm watching the animations, checking numbers, figuring out whether it's useful or just another shiny decoration pretending to be powerful. And when something disappears, I take notes, because sometimes IGG tests something, realizes how broken it is, and quietly deletes it like it never existed. But we saw it. We remember. And that's why this channel exists, to keep track of the madness so you don't have to. You get the early info, the early strategies, the laughs, the warnings, the don't buy this moments, and the buy this now before they nerf it advice. So if you enjoy knowing the future, if you enjoy laughing at IGG's experiments, if you enjoy being 13 hours smarter than the rest of the world, then you're in the right place. Drop a like, leave a cheeky comment, and subscribe for the daily dose of early chaos. And if you want to be an absolute legend, check the membership options. It fuels the channel, the research, the editing, and most importantly, the caffeine, which is the true backbone of this operation. That's your full Lords online reset for today, early, sarcastic, and hopefully helpful. Stay clever, stay cheeky, and I'll see you 13 hours in the future where, let's be honest, we're probably still buying packs anyway. Cheers, my lords.